Hello everyone, I am Dr. Vamsi, working as Assistant Professor in AI Department, MITS, Madanapalle. Today, in this session, I want to share my knowledge on guidelines for paper writing and publication. Generally, for preparing a research work, we have to follow some predefined sections to maintain the quality of research work, such as abstract, keywords, introduction, literature survey, are also called as related works, methodology, results and discussions, conclusion and future scope, references. So out of all these sections, we have to start our research work by maintaining the data under related works, are also called as literature survey. So why literature survey is very important in the research work is whenever we are writing a research work for our proposed work, we have to maintain a comparative analysis with the existing works. So before starting the any type of research work, for example in the field of machine learning, deep learning, NLP, computer vision, lots of existing research works we have to do comparison with the results we got in our proposed work with the results that are existing in the existing papers. So to search for the existing papers, it is very difficult to find the related works in our with respect to the our own problem statement. So it is very difficult to search manually all the existing works. So for that purpose, I want to show you what are the online tools which are available in the current market for improve the quality of research work and to maintain the to write the paper in very less time. So the first important tool is publish or perish for finding the related works which are existed in the real world, Mendeley software for automatic referencing, Google Scholar for searching the existing papers year-wise, SEI Hub. This is a website maintained by the China. So this website will keep on adding the research papers which are open access, which are not open access, and we can freely download the paper from this website, and recent papers will not be available. For example, right now we are in January 2024. We can view and we can download the papers which are published in January 2023 to August 2023. So recent 6 months papers will not be available. So earlier papers only available. Freely we can download it. Coming to the next one is connected papers. So the advantage of this website is we can generate a AI generated graph for identifying the connection between all the existing research works. So first let me demonstrate the first application, which is publish or perish. So for this we have to go to the publish or perish website. So this website itself is showing the free version software for Windows, Mac OS, Linux. So directly by going to this website you can download it. So in my laptop it is already installed. So let me open this application. So after installing this application, this is the user interface. So this application itself is having a indexed databases like cross references, OpenALX, Google Scholar, Scopus, PubMed, Web of Science. All the SEA papers will be given by this application. Research profile we can search, and semantic scholar. So my query is I want to find out what are the existing papers which are available and indexed by the Scopus for the problem statement cancer detection using machine learning. So for that purpose, I am clicking on this Scopus profile. So whenever I click on Scopus, this is the updated user interface. So here I can search for the existing papers, author name, affiliation, publication name, title words, and keywords also. For example, under title words, I'm going to give a query like cancer detection using machine learning. So on this problem statement, I want to find out what are the peer-reviewed papers which are already indexed by the Scopus, so that I can maintain the quality in my current research work coming to the literature survey. So after giving your query, you have to click on the search button. So it takes few seconds of time, depends upon your internet speed. It will provide all the list of the existing papers which are related to the current problem statement which I given, nothing but cancer detection using machine learning. So everything will be given to you. So this is the results. So if you observe here, so this list contains the global ranking of these papers, otherwise titles are there, year wise. So this is very important. Whenever we are preparing any thesis, so under a literature survey, we have to consider the existing papers year wise. So in that situation, this is the best application which is providing the results year wise. You can see here from 2023 to 2022, 2021, 2020, 2019 up to 2004, all the list at a time in single button it is providing the results, followed by what is the publication name, what type of article is this. So whenever we are going for the PhD, so generally we are focusing on review papers to get the more knowledge instead of implementation paper. So in that scenario, this application itself is providing an option called type, where you can find the category like what type of article it is, whether it is a journal type article or review type article or conference proceedings, every data or book chapter, everything is given here. So if you want to export this data given according to these results, so here there is a button called copy results. So you can copy the results, or if you want to export these entire information into CSV file, click on save results option. So there you are having a option called save results as CSV file. So if you click on here, one pop-up menu will be given to you. So in your laptop, on your desktop or in your drive, directly you can save this entire results in the form of CSV file. So from this software itself, I want to open some papers. For example, in my laptop, I some results which are already stored. I'm opening this one. So here one paper is there for this, say for the query cancer detection using machine learning. The title is Machine Learning Approach in Melanoma Cancer Stage Detection. So I want to view this paper from this software itself. So for that purpose, you have to press right click option. So there is a first option called open article in browser. So if you click on this, automatically with the help of your browser, it will be open. So if this article is open access, with the help of this view PDF, directly you can download, or you can take the help of SEI Hub to download it if it is not open access. For example, I am copying the title which is available here. Now I am going to the SEI Hub website. So whenever you go to the SEI Hub SEI Hub website, here you can search the papers in two ways, with paper title as well as with the DOI link. So here I am pasting the paper, and after that one I am clicking on open button. So if the paper is added in this website database, then it will be opened automatically. You can download it. So here I am clicking the download option. So in my laptop you can download. So otherwise it is showing results not found. Nothing. It means the paper is not included in this website. Okay. So this is a way to use SEI Hub for downloading the papers. Now coming to the presentation. So as of now, we have seen the demonstration of publish or perish Mendeley software. Later now I want to show Google Scholar. So the same paper title which I copied earlier, I want to paste it in Google Scholar. So after clicking on search button, it is showing the paper which is already indexed in this database. So if you want to cite, click on cite option. In various formats, generally we are preferring APA format or Chicago format or MLA format. So all these formats directly you can copy, and you want to find out what are the references of this paper, click on cite by. So automatically all the existing papers which are considered as references of this paper will be given to you directly. So the most advantage of this Google Scholar is Here also you can search the papers in year wise. So after giving this query, if I click on 2024, automatically the related papers will come, so that some papers which are open access directly I can open from this Google Scholar itself. This is also one of the way to search. So here I am downloading this paper which I am showing to you through Google Scholar itself. So Google Scholar will not provide you a download option if it is not open access. That is a thing we have to remember. Now coming to the next one is connected papers. So earlier I told you what is the advantage of using connected papers. So it is like a AI website which is generating a automated graph which shows uh, the connection between all the references with the existing paper, with the current paper. So here the same paper title I am pasting here. Now I am clicking on build a graph. So it takes few seconds of time to generate the graph. Now before that one, it is showing the list of papers. So many papers are there according to the matches. So you can have many papers here itself. So I'm selecting on the first one. If I click on first one, automatically it is ready to download the graph. So here you can observe. So here this is the current paper which I pasted in this website. So this paper is framed with the help of this subgraph. So if you click on this paper, in the right side, the title, DOI link, Google Scholar profile, semantic scholar profile, and the abstract, everything is given to you. So here itself, I'm clicking on a person called as Singh, who published his paper in 2018. So once I click on this node, automatically it is showing the details of this paper, nothing but a title, what is a publication, whether it is conference or not, who are the authors, and if you want to open this paper through Semantic Scholar, you can open it for citation purpose. So this is the website which is used for us for maintaining, for finding the connections between references papers and the current paper title. Now coming to the Mendeley software. So the Mendeley is used for automatic referencing. Generally that is the last section in your research paper. So whenever we are not using this type of tools, we have to enter the hyperlinks and we have to type all the reference details in the form of citation manually. But coming to, with the help of this Mendeley desktop software, we can easily do automatic referencing by maintaining the link with through our Microsoft Word. So let me show you the software demonstration how to use it. So this is the website link. So whenever I press the Mendeley desktop, it is showing the entire links for downloading the website, for downloading the software. So Mendeley desktop download. Directly it is showing the link. So if you click on download option, ultimately the software is downloaded. So in my laptop, I already downloaded. Let me open that one. So here I am pressing Mendeley desktop. So automatically this is the user interface. So after opening this, you have to load all the papers which are available in your laptop in one folder. For example, I have already uploaded 1, 2, 3, 4 papers for in PDF format only. I added in this software. Now let us understand how to use automatic references while writing the paper in the Microsoft Word. So here I am having a Microsoft Word document. For example, I am typing a word, I am typing a sentence. Cancer is a most dangerous disease in the world. So I want to cite this sentence in my introduction section or related box or any part in my paper. Okay. So let full stop. Later I want to type another sentence. Compared to men, women is having highest depth rate. So these are the sentences I collected from the existing papers and I want to cite them in the introduction part, for example. So these are the two sentences I want to cite. So for that purpose, after typing all your information, you have to go to reference option. So in the reference option, so here in my laptop, Mendeley software is already added. So here there is an option called insert a citation and there is an option called open Mendeley. If you click on open Mendeley from Microsoft Word itself, you can open this software. So here I want to cite these two sentences. Okay. So for that purpose, if we have to click on insert citation. So automatically in the background, Mendeley software is running. So you can search the citation otherwise in terms of author name, title, year also. So for example, I'm giving a value like 2022. So I have added 4 PDFs in my Mendeley software, right? So it is showing this one 2022. So the only thing is I have to press OK. So automatically, so here different styles are right, APA style or AMA style or IEEE style. So I selected IEEE style. That's why in the square bracket automatically one came. Now I want to cite a second one also in the same way. So after reaching that sentence place, I'm clicking on insert citation. So now I want to give 2021. So 2021 paper is there. That's why in the year also you can search. So directly click on OK button, or I can give another one, not 2017 I'm giving. If I press OK button, automatically the numbers automatically is updating, right? So here the first sentence automatic number generated is 1 and the next one is like in updated order. So after that I'm pressing enter button. So I'm giving a side heading called references. So under reference section I want to add the first paper and the second paper. For that purpose, here you have to press a option called insert bibliography. So if you press bibliography, all the first paper information, all the second paper information automatically will be retrieved from Mendeley software in your Microsoft Word. So if these tools we are not using, ultimately it is very difficult to update our research paper in this format with in terms of manual way. So using the automation tools will helps to maintain the quality of paper and we can easily develop our research work in very less time. So that is the main advantage of using online or desktop version sites to maintain the quality of our research work. Now coming to the online repositories. For example, I want to develop a research work in the field of machine learning, deep learning or computer vision. In this field, collection of dataset is very important. Why? Because the first stage in the machine learning is data pre-processing. So to do data pre-processing, data collection is very important. So let me show you some very popular online repositories. We can download the corresponding data sets which are related to the agriculture field, medical field or any other field which can be done freely. So the first one is data.mendeley. So data.mendeley website, Mendeley desktop is different for reference purpose. That's why here the name is data.mendeley powered by elsewhere. So here you can upload your dataset and you can download the dataset which is uploaded by someone in a free way. And the second one is UCA repository, which is very popular for machine learning datasets purpose. And the third one is Kaggle. Everyone knows this one. So we can download the dataset from Kaggle or you can download the API token also. So Google Colab, whenever you are executing any machine learning, deep learning program through Google Colab, it accepts the dataset through API token or data drive link, a Google Drive link, or our folder link also to load the dataset. So next one is IEEE data code. To access this IEEE benchmark data sets, we need IEEE account. So without having IEEE membership, it is not possible to download the dataset in free way. And the fifth one is GitHub, which is very popular in current days for students and for faculty, where we can get the source code as well as data sets also. Now let us focus on how to write a scientific research paper in proper way. So as per the previous discussion, every research paper will have a structured sections such as abstract, keywords, introduction, related works, methodology, results and discussions, conclusion and future scope, and references. So abstract and the conclusion we are not writing as a first one, because after completion of introduction, literature survey, methodology, results, then it is better to write abstract followed by conclusion and then future scope. So coming to the introduction, introduction is nothing but related to the information which is related to the problem statement. For example, if my problem statement is cancer detection using machine learning, then I have to consider the introduction part of cancer, out of types of different types of cancers, why I have chosen the particular cancer, for example breast cancer, bone cancer, or lung cancer, or colon cancer, why I am concentrating it, what are the statistics in terms of country wise, in terms of world wise, in terms of men versus female, like, or in terms of country wise also we can maintain the statistics. So after that one, we have to maintain the information related to the technology. For example, I want to detect the cancer using deep learning techniques. So why deep learning is required for detecting the cancer? Why? Because cancer is a biological field, deep learning is a computer science field. So here you have to maintain the link how our deep learning technology is helpful to solve medical related problems. So this entire information you have to write in the introduction part. Nothing but information related to the problem statement, nothing but statistics, information related to the technology, link to the current problem statement with the available technologies, and contribution, nothing but objectives. So nothing but after research questions only we are writing the research objectives, how we are solving this problem statement in point wise. So whenever we are preparing a research work for peer reviewed research work, to publish the paper in peer reviewed journals, then we have to maintain this research objectives minimum 4 to 5. So which defines the flow, which defines the target. What is our target in this research work? So that the reviewer can easily identify and can show a interest for reviewing our research work. So after that one, we have to maintain one section on how we framed our next sections. For example, in coming sections under section number 2, literature survey is there. Under section number 3, methodology is there. Under section number 4, results and discussions are there, and so on. Likewise, we have to maintain one framing section which is used to identify what are the coming sections after introduction. So the introduction will contains entire information related to the problem statement and the information related to the technology, statistics, and the link with the current problem statement to the technology, how we are solving it, contributions, nothing but objectives, and the framing section. Now coming to the related works. So here the related works, we have to take the help of publish or perish, SEA hub, connected papers, so like many applications are there. So by using publish or perish directly in single result, we can get the collection of all the existing papers which are related to my problem statement. So we should not consider the existing papers which are out of our problem scope. So for example, if my problem statement is breast cancer, I cannot add the literature survey on bone cancer. That cannot be possible. So all the works which you are considering should be comes under same problem statement. Then only it is possible to have a comparative result analysis between existing works with our proposed work. Now coming to the literature survey. So here you are maintaining entire summary about the research works. For example, who is the author, in which year he is published, and the methodology of the work, what is the advantage of this work, what are the algorithms, what are the results of this work, followed by limitation. So generally we should not talk limitation of the existing work as a starting statement. So why? Because if we add limitations of the current work as a starting line, that shows a negative impact. So that's why we have to start positive things about the current research work as a starting lines, and the last line we are adding a limitation of it, so which shows the link to the limitation of the existing works to our proposed work. And later limitations of all the research works you are writing in one paragraph. Existing works summary. For example, for my problem statement I have considered the recent top 20 papers. So I will write 20 lines or 20 paragraphs which are coming to the summary of the existing works, and later I will maintain a final summary on all the existing works which shows the connection or the scope of my research work which is compared to the existing works. So later we have to tell about benefits of our work and the summary table. So in the summary table we are writing all the information about the research works in one table. For example, author name, methodology, what are the algorithms they have used, what are the results of it, followed by the limitations. Likewise, we can have a comparative table so that in the peer reviewed process, it is easy for the reviewer to identify whether we have done the literature survey properly or not according to the problem statement. Now coming to the methodology. For methodology, first of all, we have to maintain a section summary. So in this methodology, we want to discuss what are the concepts like proposed algorithm, in which section, proposed algorithm, proposed diagram, proposed any pseudocode is there. So that things we have to maintain as a section summary. After that one, data set summary. So for maintaining the data set summary, for example, from the IEEE Dataport website, we have downloaded so and so number of cancer patient details. So out of, for example, I downloaded 5,000. So out of 5,000, how many are normal? How many are abnormal? So out of 5,000, how many are men? How many are women? So likewise, we can maintain the summary of the data set with the help of IBM SPSS tool or any other tools are there. So IBM SPSS is the popular tool which is available in the market, which is we can through this tool we can easily find out the p-value or t-test values like. So after that, pre-processing. What is a pre-processing? How we done this one? Why? Because whenever we are starting any work, so removing the noise, removing the abnormalities, removing the unwanted information which is available in the data set, we should take care. So this is the first stage in our every machine learning model. So how we have done the deep data pre-processing. Before data pre-processing, how much data is there? After data pre-processing, how much information, how much samples are there? So everything we have to maintain in one paragraph under this section. Next, existing algorithms with the formulas. What are the existing algorithms? For example, machine learning will have many number of supervised algorithms, unsupervised algorithms. So out of many, you are choosing only some. For example, random forest or SVM or decision tree or naive Bayes. So what is the mathematics behind it and why we have chosen those algorithms only? We have to maintain the information in this section. So later we will connect the existing algorithms with our proposed work with mathematics, which is very important. So how the mathematics will work with the help of proposed algorithm. After that one, proposed architecture. So this entire methodology which shows the existing algorithms and to maintain the connection with the proposed work of this research, of your research work in terms of proposed algorithm and proposed architecture. So once everything is ready, later we can go to the results and discussion. So under this section, we need to maintain section summary. What are the formulas or what are the metrics we have used in this section, and all the evaluation metrics, for example, accuracy, F1 score, error rate, precision, So all the information related to the metrics we are using. Coming to the deep learning, we can use dice coefficient or IOU or accuracy. So all the metrics to measure our proposed model when compared with the existing works will be discussed here. After that, matrix explanation with formulas, result table, nothing but comparative tables. So in recent scenario, if whenever we publish any work in the peer-reviewed articles or peer-reviewed conference, so the reviewers are continuously asking to maintain a comparative result table with the existing authors with our proposed work. So that table itself is showing the strength and the advantages or positiveness on our research proposed research work. After that, link to the results and metrics. So all these information will be there in the results discussion. So once we framed entire results in the table format, and easily we can convert the data in the form of visualization graphs. So in Python, MATLAB, by using matplotlib graph, you can generate automatically, or by using Excel or any AI or online tools are there, we can generate many styles of graphs for better visualization purpose. So once this results and discussions is over, then only it is recommended to start abstract and conclusion. So why? Because if we stick on abstract and conclusion initially, it is very difficult to map between these sections. So that's why. So first of all, focus on literature survey, introduction, methodology, proposed work, results, everything. So once everything is ready in the form of comparative results, it is very easy to frame the abstract as well as conclusion. Why? Because coming to the research work, these two are interlinked with each other. So why? Because abstract is telling how we framed the proposed work in the form of problem statement, in the form of methodology, algorithm, results, everything we are writing. And the conclusion is telling how we solved the problem statement. That's why there is a link with the abstract as well as conclusion. So after that, in the conclusion itself, we are writing the last statement as future scope, which shows the connection between our proposed work with the coming new works, so that you are giving a chance to the others to update their works in their coming research. So let me show you the research work recently I carried out on finding on classifying the word sounds using deep learning techniques by using autoencoder. So here the title should shows entire work process. So here my title is an autoencoder decoder approach to classify word sounds using deep learning technique. So this title which contains should shows what are the techniques I am applying, what nothing but classification techniques or any model approaches, and what type of data, nothing but word sounds in the form of mp3 file, and how I'm classifying it using deep learning techniques. So this title itself showing the entire work style of my research work and what is there in my research work. So this is the website I have used for collecting the bird sounds, which is nothing but a raw information which contains lots of noise. So here data pre-processing is a crucial thing to remove the background noise. For that purpose, I have converted the MP3 file to waveforms in the form of images. So this is a summary of my data set. Nothing but here I am showing 12 samples, scientific name of it, common name of it, duration of it, and this code is already given in the website. I am not using it. I am using it. I am not defining it. That is the thing. So what are the code that is there in the website? Simply I am using it for classification purpose. Why? Because this is the unique code. Okay. After that, locations where this board is, where is from which location. So this table shows the summary of the data set, and this is my workflow of the model: data gathering, noise removal through data pre-processing, training, testing, and evaluation. So this MP3 file I want to convert into waveform, frequency wave, nothing but. So here I am showing only 4 samples. So these are the frequency waves of 4 samples. So this is first one, second one, this is third one, and fourth. So later I want to convert this frequency wave into Mel spectrum. So why Mel spectrum is, we can convert the black and white image to RGB. So the Mel spectrum image will shows the frequency values, and it is easy for the machine learning to classify it. This is the Mel spectrum image for first two samples and next two samples. So let me discuss about the contributions, how I framed, nothing but objectives. So my first objective is to collect the raw audio, and I want to convert this raw information into frequency wave in the binary image, nothing but black and white image. So this raw information contains more background noise, and which is very important for getting the accuracy of removing it. So in order to eliminate this noise, I am using Mel spectrums, which is used to provide me binary image to RGB output. This Mel spectrum image I am giving to the CNN, nothing but with the help of unit model for encoder and decoder, with the help of encoder and decoder. Later that fully with the help of fully connected layer, I am giving the entire information to machine learning classifier for classifying it. So this is the image, how a person is viewing the image. So this is the example right side. In the matrix format, the computer is viewing the image in the form of pixel values. So this diagram is nothing but my proposed model. So first of all, this is the raw output of peacock I'm giving to the model. After that, it is converted to the frequency wave, then Mel spectrum. So after Mel spectrum, that image is given to the autoencoder and decoder. So with the help of autoencoder decoder, by using the fully connected network, fully connected layer, so that pixel values I'm giving to the machine learning model for classification purpose to get the best accuracy whenever we compare to the heavyweight models. So this is the sample diagram of the encoder and decoder, nothing but upsampling and downsampling followed by upsampling to get the fully connected layer. So this table shows the classification results after pre-processing. So if we are not doing pre-processing, entire bird voice with the becomes high pitch only because of background noise. So after removal of background noise only, it is easy for the machine to classify the bird in terms of pitch, frequency, whether in high frequency, low frequency, or medium frequency. For all the 12 samples I am listing here. Classification results after pre-processing only CNN, CNN plus random forest, CNN plus SVM. Likewise, 3 models I have used in this work for classifying. So all the accuracy details, precision details, sensitivity, specificity, everything is there. So now here I am showing the comparative results between the classification results without pre-processing. So if I am not doing any noise removal techniques on my raw information, so my entire output becomes high pitch. So with respect of the board, because of the noise, I am not able to classify the data. So that's why pre-processing is very important in my research work. So this is the visualization for comparing the results in graphical way for CNN plus random forest, CNN and SVM. So this is the proof, first page of my research work, which is published in 2023, last year. So you can read this research work if you are interested. If you have any queries, try to fill out this Google form to connect with us. Thank you everyone. Thank you so much.